Through line and Rajasinghe on the far side with headways, they race close home, nothing in it.
Really nice to meet and chat with Richard Spencer. You had quite the start to your training career, didn't you? I mean, your first full year with a licence and a Royal Ascot winner. I mean, dream beginning.
Yeah, no, it was a dream come true, really. We were lucky to win the Coventry and with Rajasinghe, and he broke the track record that day. And we only had 8 2-year-olds in training that year, so it was it was an amazing start, and hopefully sort of that stepped up to last year with Rumble Inthejungle winning the Molecombe, and hopefully we've got a nice few 2-year-olds this year that can carry on the tradition, really.
And going into that Coventry, I mean, it's always such a good race. Were you feeling confident? Were you nervous?
Very confident, really, because he was working extremely well prior to running at Ascot. He won well at Newcastle, and yeah, we were probably overconfident with him, really.
And it must have just been, for everyone, a huge relief, I imagine, to be starting out and get the results so quickly.
Yeah, no, it is, and it probably makes you more hungry to try and have more winners on those big days. So it's what we're trying to strive to get, and hopefully we can get there again this year.
And you've got quite the pedigree. You've worked for some really big names. But how did it come about that you sort of got the link with Mr. Cunningham and managed to set up here?
I was very lucky enough to meet Phil when I worked for Barry Hills in Lambourne, and he obviously had horses in training there with Barry and Charlie as well, and that was the sort of where our paths crossed. And it went from me sort of meeting him there, and we didn't really see one another for a few years, but then there was a job advertised for a private trainer in Newmarket, which is when I approached Phil for the job, and lucky enough to get it.
And it's difficult at any time setting up a new business, but what were the sort of hardest parts of setting up when you started out?
Obviously staff was the main thing, and trying to source the right horses, but you know, Phil's got an amazing business brain. He's a very good businessman, so with his help on that side of it, and it sort of works well because his business brain and hopefully me with the horses, it sort of combines well, and the business is thriving, really. We've sort of gone from 17 horses to 70 really now in 3 years, and hopefully we can have a few more and have plenty more success.
And this yard, which is lovely, I think you've spent quite a lot of money, or Phil has, on renovating it, and you've still got this and the previous yard.
Yeah, we started off with Albert House Stables, which is next to Smart Prescott. We only had 23 boxes there, and last year Phil took the big step and purchased Sefton Lodge, where we are here now today, and it's allowed us to expand, and the facilities are brilliant. We've got some very good staff and some great owners, and some new outside owners, which is great as well.
Yeah, I've seen you've been quite sort of proactive in trying to get more people into the yard.
Yeah, no, we have. We've obviously got Cheveley Park on board now, and we're very lucky. We've got Ahmed Al Sheikh that's got 4 horses with us, so he's got 4 2-year-olds. So there's some nice horses there, and it's great because have different sets of colours running for the yard, and hopefully some new owners as well.
You say you've got space for 70 horses. Is that kind of the numbers you want to be at?
Yeah, I think I'm very hands-on, so keeping an eye and a hand on every horse in the yard is what I like. We try and step up the quality over quantity, really, and each year the quality's got better. And to have sort of 70 nice horses that are quality is what we're trying to strive to get.
And do you think, I suppose you're always going to be, because you started out so well at Ascot with a 2-year-old, people are always going to think you're a 2-year-old trainer, but it's about more than just that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think because you're a relatively young trainer and you haven't had that much time to prove your skills, that when you have 2-year-old winners, they sort of start tiring you with that brush. But I think hopefully in seasons to come we'll be able to do well with the older horses, which we have done already anyway.
And you had a great season last year. Was it something like 36 winners?
Yeah, we had 36 winners, and the prize money sort of doubled from the year before. And it's just all about trying to each season improve and get better and have more winners and have more winners on the big day. And hopefully we've got plenty of horses to compete on those big days this year.
And you seem to me, looking through sort of your runners, a very patient trainer. You're not going to rush them. You've obviously got the backup, the owners that are happy with that.
Yeah, no, I think it's nice to have the confidence from the owners to be allowed to sort of do what's right for the horse. And I think we don't really like running them willy-nilly. We like to target big days and target races, and that's sort of where we aim for, and it works well. So hopefully that can continue as well.
And obviously, Rebel Racing, I assume, is named after Cockney Rebel. What are your memories of him?
Well, I can remember watching him win the Guineas in England and Ireland, but you know, we've still got him. Phil still owns him. He still covers a couple of mares a year, which is great. He's sort of semi-retired now, but if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here now doing what we're doing. And it's something that Phil started off with that horse and did what he did, has led to employing nearly 30 staff and, you know, having 70 horses in training, and it's amazing because he's very passionate about the game. He's put a lot into it with sponsorship and you know, jockeys and race courses and sponsoring races, and he's very passionate, and it's great because there's not that many people around like that can put money into the game like he has, and it's great we're getting the results for him, and hopefully that can continue.